Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
All right, now let's run down the Teller Gang roster. Like I said, you got Burner, Ty Dolla. How is it working with the rest of those guys? What's the relationship like? I mean, besides the Ty Dolla, Burner, and the rest of them.
Right. Juicy, of course. You know what I'm
Juicy
saying?
J.
That's the big homie. You know what I'm saying? You always take the advice and always take the chance to get in the studio with him. Tuki's cool as hell. He's funny as fuck. You know what I mean? So he's always good to work with. Courtney, she could sing her ass off. So you know, I mean, everybody. I think, you know, when people hear the compilation that we're working on, they'll understand why it took so long for us to put it together. Because everybody was trying to find, besides Wiz, everybody was trying to find their place and what they were going to do. And I think everybody's comfortable in their position now to where we can work on the compilation. So everybody here come out with music.
I got a dope team, man. I tell you, Juicy J put on one of the craziest shows I've ever been to. Had an interview with him like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm thinking, he's going to be late. It's about to be this. He was on time, professional. You know what I'm saying? Nice to everybody.
Juicy,
so shout out Juicy J, yeah, man. Dope guy, dope guy. All right, now, is there any other artists besides the Teller Gang team that we can, see you working with? Because I know you did some records with the Migos. Right. You know Pat going missing. What other joints can we expect to see you featured on their records?
I did some shit with Mass Pike Miles.
Okay, yeah.
I did some shit with Fat Trel. I did some shit with who else? I just did this Cash Out record last night that he sent me. So I'm you know, my sound and my style is more to the street. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep my ear, foot, hand, face in the street. You know what I'm saying? Just see what's going on and what they like to hear. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, if I want to do the other, I could do the other, because music is, you know, it's worldly. It's not just you in the studio with your homies. You know what I'm saying? It's worldly.
All right, now let's stay right there. First, what's the music scene like in Pittsburgh? And also, who are you banging right now? Pause. Who are you listening to right now? You know what I mean, on your iPod, your iPhone?
The music scene in Pittsburgh is, it's like neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's real east side, west side, north side, south side. But then you got the certain neighborhoods from each of those sides. You know what I'm saying? Every neighborhood has a different sound.
See, Pittsburgh foreign to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really don't know what's going on besides the Steelers. You know what I mean? No offense. They be crushing our Eagles.
No, it's a lot of talent there. You know what I mean? It's just not the outlets. You know what I mean? Like, we don't got no like late night radio station to where people could go drop bars or do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You just have to do it off the strength of like running the streets and being on the internet. And it's like, you know, it's harder work. You know what I'm saying? Than having a radio station where you can walk records in, or, you know what I'm saying, and know a DJ and get your record played. So it's like it's talent there. It's just less outlets.
All right. Now I know you really got into music when you was at school, Robert Morris.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell us a little bit about that. How was that like for you?
Yeah, my homie Ed from Brooklyn. He was making mixtapes and stuff, and he had his shit together. You know what I mean?
A lot of time to start with the New York.
Yeah, he had it together, and I was just looking at what he was doing, you know, and I was just like, yo, man, I want to try my hand at that. And he was like, yo, you can do it. And I didn't know how to put nothing in 16s or bridges or 8s or nothing. I was just writing on the paper straight through, you know. So I had like notebooks full of shit, and they would just always want to hear me rap, and I was like, man, this is crazy. I could just get your attention with some words like this. And I left school, you know, and I went and I was in the streets for like 7, 8 years. And then I finally, like, wow, in the streets, you know, one foot in, one foot out, you know, you don't always get to do the things that you want to do. So I didn't have time to do the music as much as I wanted to, because I was trying to pay the bills too, you know what I'm saying? So once I just got out of the streets and started really trying to go for a career, you know, everything started happening for me. And I think I made a great move.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, what's your top 3 strains?
KK, of course.
KK.
Headband. You ever heard of that?
Come on, man. That Diesel and that Cushman.
Okay, bam.
Don't talk to me like I'm no
You know,
rookie.
my bad.
Disrespected the kid.
What else? I don't know, man. I really just stick to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really go too much further.
All right. What's your favorite waxes right now? That's a question I can ask somebody right now. Do you fuck with the wax, like the trippy stick?
Here and there.
Okay.
If I got to, like in places that you can't smoke the flower at, I might hit the pin. You know what I'm saying, on the slide. But they got this shit called hardcore.
Okay.
It's like hardcore OG wax. That shit's strong as fuck.
Alright, hardcore.
Yeah.
See, niggas be having crazy names for them waxes. I don't even.
Oh yeah. You can't follow the wax names.
Yeah, man. My man, I don't even want to put him out there. He put me on some crazy ass wax. I don't even remember the name of that shit. Ask you when we done. You know what I mean? But okay.
Sure.
Also know you deep with the sneaks too, man. What's your top 5 sneaks, man? I know that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I got one more question for you. I ask everybody.
But I like the Adidas Deforms. I like some LeBrons, Jordans, of course. I'm into the D Browns, the pumps.
The Reebok joints, yeah.
And like just maybe some casual Nike cross trainer joints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now next question. Most interesting person that you've gotten to meet. I know you being on tour with Wiz and in and out of that, you got to meet a lot of interesting people.
Right. Trinidad James. Let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because everybody sees him on the TV and shit like that, like he's a fool. You know what I mean? Like looking at him, you know how people make fun of his looking, when he first came out. Nigga smart as hell.
Still eating.
Nigga smart as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He knows the shit. He know about life. He know about books. He know about like all of that shit. Nigga smart. He helped me out. Like right now, I had a conversation with him in Harold's in Atlanta, and he was just like, "Yo, sometimes you just gotta put your foot down." I had to remove all the people from around me in order for me to, let myself go, because I thought that I had to do things for them, and I had to do a few things like, similar to that. But I took that page out of his book. And he was like, "Just try it." You know what I'm saying? Did it, and now you know what I'm saying. I'm all good.
Okay, now that's dope. That's dope. Last question. The ideal feature for you, not ideal, your dream feature, so to speak. Who's one person you would love to do a record with them? Artist or producer?
Black Rob. I've been saying this every interview. They ask me, I'm saying the same thing. Black Rob.
That shouldn't be too hard.
He put out
for
one
you.
album on Bad Boy that was like the dopest album besides like Biggie's albums. You know what I'm saying? To me.
Yeah, my man behind the camera, that was one of his favorite in college. He used to,
Black Rob,
used to go heavy on that. Yeah. Okay.
Like if you had 24 hours to live, he had the best verse. For sure.
I don't know about
He had the best verse. Some people say Kiss had the best verse. But I think he had the best verse.
Hey, we're going to debate that when we finish this. You know what I mean? All right, man. Is there anything you'd like to leave us with before we get out of here?
I appreciate you for having me and y'all for having me. Hip hop since 1987. Shout out my Taylor gang niggas. You know what it is. Shout out to 4800 Block, Pittsburgh. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, y'all make sure y'all check out that 30 Deep record. Y'all make sure y'all come to the show August 21st at the TLA. Him and Kevin Gates. It's your boy E Money with Hip Hop since 1987 with the homie Chevy Woods, and we signing out.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
I'm working on the EP right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the EP. We're figuring out the artwork, the title, how many songs we want to put on it, what songs, what features. So I'm just going through that process of tying everything up right now.